Hi, it's Lau again. I'm going to teach you two techniques today that are useful for things in the body called liver qi stagnation, or you might know it as pain. One is for headaches, one is for pain in the body that may be associated when you're doing your practices of qigong, of tai chi, or different things. Sometimes you'll do something like, oh, ow, hey, where did that come from? Maybe you didn't lift weights, or maybe just having pain. Or maybe you're doing your techniques and there's a lot of pressure in your head. This can happen because of something called liver qi stagnation. The liver is responsible for the free flow of qi throughout our whole body. And when there's a stagnation due to stress, due to an imbalance in one of the other organs, due to dehydration or different things like that, we tend to have these liver qi stagnation that can cause pain, or we call wandering pain in the body. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to hold a bucket, like a bucket of qi, right about the navel here, okay? We're going to lift with our arms out, away from our body, so that the heart channel is completely open. We're going to lift that bucket to about our face. Turn the hands up, and we're going to push the hands until we're at about a 45-degree angle, and then raise them up just a little higher with the thumbs forward, palms out, and our elbows out. What we're going to do is we're going to relax our shoulders here. You don't want your shoulders up around your neck, no turtles here. We're just going to relax the shoulders, and we're going to hold. Why we're holding this is because the channels in the shoulders, the large intestine, the sanjiao, the small intestine, the lung, all of these channels that go from the hand to the head, all of these channels can get frozen shoulder, we can get qi stagnation and pain. And wherever we feel any type of stagnation or any type of heaviness, we want to put our attention to that place and then breathe in, and then exhale to that point. So if there's a point here that hurts, or if there's a point here that you feel stinging, just keep breathing to it. And hold it. Relax. Relax the body. Don't use your muscles to hold it. Just hold the arms out. Now, after 2-3 minutes, if you can go for 5 or 10 minutes, even better. After 2 or 3 minutes, you bring the elbows down, the hands out, like in the iron cross. Bring them back in front of you and down. And let the hands sit here holding again. And then feel your shoulders. Feel if there's any heaviness. Move the shoulders backwards and forwards. Lift up again. Push up. And we're going to hold it again. That's very good. The longer you can sit and hold these postures, the better it is for your overall health. One 20-minute session is known as one whole in Chinese or Taoist medicine. So if you can do this for one whole, you'll be surprised the ease and relaxation. The weight is off your shoulders and off your lungs to allow you to breathe deeply. And if you can become relaxed, you start to notice you become very balanced and even. Pay attention to your hip bones to make sure that your stance is even. If you notice one tugging or another, you may want to see a chiropractor or a massage therapist to help release them. And then again, come down, and then forward, and back down. Okay, a lot of times when people are practicing these techniques, one of the things that happens is they get a lot of pressure in the head. If you live in your head all the time, there's going to be a problem. Why? Because a person who lives in their head is very impulsive, they're very cerebral, they're very knee-jerk reaction. We say that there are 3 dantians, or 3 elixir fields, or 3 energy centers that govern the body. There's the upper, the middle, and the lower jiaos, or dantians. And what happens is, when we live, we put our awareness and we live from the lower jiao here. Then if there's emotional upset, it just jumps to the heart and you act from the heart. If you live from the heart and it jumps up, you live from the head. The Japanese have a term for this called hara, where you want to anchor yourself down here because you become grounded. Heaven, man, earth. You become grounded in earth. And so keeping your awareness down here. But sometimes when people, they're living in their beta state of their brain and things are going too fast and they have to do too much, and then they try to do Qigong and try to settle down, they get so much pressure. 2 things to use for this that I want you to know. If you go to your hip bones, at the top of the hip bones, at the spine, that is L4, the 4th lumbar spine. 2 above that is L2. The acupuncture point that's under the spine on L2 is called Du Fo or Ming Men. Simply take a tennis ball, place it there, and lay on it. You can put your feet in warm water, and you can put cold peas, frozen peas, or ice pack under your head, and you'll notice the energy goes down. If it's not severe, however, you can simply practice this. But the Ming Men is like the emergency check valve. It helps to drain all the excess energy in your head. So if you put the tennis ball and you put your feet in the warm water, that's good for getting rid of headaches, can get rid of migraines, but it can be extremely good for people who have such a hard time without the energy shooting straight up into their brain. So the second way is, if a milder way, if you start to feel it coming on, you wish to correct it, you start and you just bring the hands up, and then you let the hands come down over the head, and you rake the channels in the face. The gallbladder channel, the stomach channel, the large intestine channel, the urinary bladder channel. And you just rake and you push it down under the sides of the gallbladder channel, and you push it down in the back of the urinary bladder, and you push it down, and you exhale down, and you visualize and see and feel yourself pulling that energy down the channels. The lower dantian is a bowl that can hold an inordinate amount of energy. Putting that energy down there is the safest and most utilitarian place to put any excess energy or chi, right there in that lower dantian. And if you're pulling it back down there, if you're a male, take your right hand, place it over the top of your left, and place it right there at the navel. Women, please do the opposite. And you sit there and you hold it. You hold it. Some people are very, very sensitive also. Something that helps their practice is not wearing shoes. Put your feet directly on the ground, whether it be the dirt or the grass or whatever. That also helps. Okay, I hope these techniques help. If you have any questions or if there's something's not clear, just leave a comment, or you can email me at lau@fourdragonschool.com. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.